Hello and welcome to the Nordic Talk, organized by the Nordic Chamber of Commerce and Industry in Bangladesh. The Nordic Chamber of Commerce and Industry began its journey in 2010 as a joint initiative of the Nordic companies and embassies in Bangladesh. Currently, our members include numerous global Nordic brands representing several industries. The NCCI is a small and effective chamber. We build partnership with stakeholders, discussing and exchanging views on business conditions to address issues affecting our members. Additionally, we aspire to create value for all of our Nordic investors and stakeholders alike. Moreover, we try to work as a contact point for Nordic businesses and support Nordic investment in Bangladesh. Stemming from our strong Nordic value base, sustainability and social responsibility has always been at our core. Previously, we held various seminars in association with the Nordic missions in Bangladesh. The overwhelming positive response from all quarters made those events successful. Nordic Talk is a continuation of that effort. This is Tahrin Aman, President of the Nordic Chamber of Commerce and Industry. It is my pleasure now to welcome Her Excellency Winnie Estrup Petersen, Ambassador of Denmark. Your Excellency, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fine, and thank you for your warm welcome. As you said, our partnership between the Nordic embassies and the Nordic Chamber of Commerce and Industries go back a long time, so it's a pleasure, great pleasure for me that we have found ways to cooperate even through these COVID times and lockdown. So thank you for your initiative.
Thank you so much, Your Excellency, for joining us today for this episode of the Nordic Talk. How has the Danish economy coped with the pandemic? What are your thoughts on it?
The Danish economy was also economically at a very strong point prior to the pandemic. So we did have a good standing, permitting our government to launch very strong packages of support for different areas of the Danish economy. We are looking to phase them out because in the long run, it's not healthy for the economy to receive subsidy here and there. But so far, it's been doing well. It's been bouncing back with a good growth. So we are confident. Of course, we are a rather small and very much export-oriented economy. So our well-being depends very much on the well-being of our major markets. But we're doing good, considering.
Your Excellency, as you have rightly mentioned, vaccination is the key to everything. The more people we have are vaccinated, the sooner we can start going back to normal and the economy can start moving on its own. But that is the key, and we see that a lot of that is happening. But then again, we are, dealing with a lot of unanswered questions with the new variants and how it's going to impact. So a lot of confusion, but as we say, the show must go on. The business has to happen, work has to go on.
Yes, absolutely. I'm very happy and proud that just yesterday Denmark donated 1 million vaccines to the COVAX initiative. Whether any of them will come to Bangladesh, I cannot tell. But of course, it's COVAX's job to put those vaccines where they are most needed.
That is very exciting and promising, something that we all need at the moment right now. Your Excellency, what are some of the aspirations of Denmark coming out of the pandemic in terms of business and outlook? And also, what are some lessons we can learn from the Danish experience?
The aspirations, of course, is to strengthen our economy. As I mentioned, we are a very export-oriented economy. Agriculture, know-how and knowledge and not least green solutions. Um, I think the whole world, or most of the world maybe, is rallying up prior to the next COP in Glasgow, and climate change and green transition is really becoming the talk of the town, if you may say so. So many places in so many countries, also here in Bangladesh, I feel there's a renewed focus on climate and green. And in that quest, Denmark stands ready also for partnerships with countries, companies, with green Danish solutions in that.
This year marks 50 years of independence of Bangladesh. Our country has come a long way, and there is much to be excited about. How has the country performed in achieving expectations, and what are your outlooks for the future?
Well, despite being such a young country, Bangladesh has set a tremendous example for fast development in the world. During my career, I've been working with development mostly in Latin America and Africa. This is actually the first time in Asia, and I'm amazed by the achievements of this nation. Um, this is the year of the 50th year, golden anniversary of the independence. Early next year, it's also the golden anniversary of the Danish-Bangladeshi partnership. Like many other countries, and like the two other Nordic countries, Sweden and Norway, present in Bangladesh, we've recognized Bangladesh on the 4th of February 1972. So we'll also go into celebrating our 50th year of diplomatic relations. And that means that we have been a partner throughout, and we have seen Bangladesh achieve an impressive economic growth, notably, of course, as you know, over the last decade. Um, we have seen Bangladesh, and we have partnered in this also, to fight poverty, to improve social indicators, and respond to many of the global challenges. Um, so I can only congratulate Bangladesh and all the actors, government and civil society, and not least the private sector, behind this impressive story of development and resilience in this country. And also knowing that at a regional level, Bangladesh is doing an impressive job in COVID-19 recovery, despite all the setbacks. But this country is really resilient and bouncing back when it can.
The trade relationship with Nordic countries has increased over the years. We also have seen Danish companies, particularly Maersk and Arla Foods, playing an instrumental role in the logistics and agricultural sector. What are your thoughts on the growing business relationship?
Well, as a Danish ambassador, it's of course with great satisfaction that I see the Danish-Bangladeshi commercial relations continuously expand and deepen. Apart from all the other, the diplomatic, the development area, it's a very broad palette of relations we have, but the commercial one is really doing well. Now, you mentioned Maersk and Arla. They've been working in Bangladesh for a very long time, and each of those companies also independently, I may say, of the embassy, has contributed significantly to the development of their respective sectors in Bangladesh. So many kids will know the Arla Dano Pushti and have grown up with that. So that's of course also that I take to my something that I take to my heart as a Danish ambassador. Another big company, if you allow me to mention, that has been working and been partnering with Bangladesh for many, many, many years is also Novo Nordisk, starting to produce insulin in Bangladesh and catering for the diabetics here. And I'm sure that all three companies are very well known to a great many Bangladeshis here. So, of course, the Danish embassy is working to create even more opportunities for Danish companies. And there are Danish companies in quite a lot of sectors here. So where I see, as I already touched upon, where I see the great opportunities is really in the green and climate sector, where if we can combine Bangladeshi entrepreneurship and resilience and dynamics with the Danish knowledge base and within the green and climate area, then I'm sure we are in for a win-win. So yeah, to overcome the pandemic and to push back the pandemic, we need to build back better and not least greener. So going forward, I really see Denmark getting even more involved with green solutions, both in our development cooperation, but certainly also in our commercial relations with Bangladesh. Now, I'm very happy with our work together on these issues, and of course, sustainability is something which is close to a Nordic heart, if I may say so. Very much the foundation of our societies, and also proving that some may say, yeah, well and good, sustainability and green, that's for the rich countries. But I think the Danish development has really proved that green and climate can also be good business, and it can not least create a lot of jobs. So it's not kind of either or we cannot afford to go green. Even Bangladesh can go green and have a win in terms of economic growth and job creation in that sector.
Absolutely right. For the Nordic companies who are in operation in Bangladesh at the moment, how do you think NCCI can better assist them to work smoothly and also grow at the same time?
Yeah, what can I say? I think the NCCI is doing a great job. Very active, looking for where to also support the Danish companies, prospective Nordic investors. I think we can maybe together also do more towards the Nordic countries to tell about the Bangladeshi market, the challenges, but certainly also the big opportunities in this country. So yeah, NCCI is very well positioned to support existing countries here. Some of them with a very long trajectory, as I said, but notably maybe prospective investors and partners for Bangladesh.
Right. Your Excellency, the pandemic has immensely impacted our way of life, and like everyone, we are adapting to the changing circumstances. In order to continue our work in promoting Nordic businesses, the NCCI has resorted to various events and activities to increase our virtual presence. We're hosting this series called the NordicTALK, where we discuss not only pressing issues of the time with relevant stakeholders, but also share success stories of Nordic companies in Bangladesh and abroad. What are your thoughts on our virtual discussion series, the NordicTALK?
I think it's a great initiative to keep the business and Nordic community connected. And it's an innovation, and we also like to see us Nordics innovation as part of our DNA. So that comes natural to us, be it the NCCI or the Nordic embassies. It's so important to keep the dialogue and the relations and the network alive. Also considering emerging issues and constant change to the way we work and do business because of this pandemic. So I'm only very happy to be part of these discussions and seeing the NCCI adapt and innovate its work. And the NordicTALK is a very welcome initiative seen from my perspective.
Your Excellency, as you have rightly mentioned, Nordic Chamber always focuses on adaptability and also finding opportunities from the situation that we are facing right now. So this is an opportunity, we believe, and this is taking advantage of the situation that we are in, having virtual presence, increasing the frequency of discussions between the stakeholders and trying to find problems, trying to solve problems so the Nordic companies can flourish in the Bangladesh economy. Any suggestions you may have for the Nordic Chamber of Commerce and Industries?
Well, I've been here in Dhaka for 3 years now, and I've very much enjoyed the cooperation with the NCCI over during these years. Its work, NCCI's work has helped create a good business environment and promote strategic dialogue on issues that impact Nordic efforts in Bangladesh. And also to brand the Nordics in Bangladesh, I think also based on our very broad development platform in Bangladesh throughout its early years. The Nordic countries are well known. Our model of society, I would not say well known, but many people do have a kind of a picture of our societies, and that they can in some aspects be a model, and that's good. That gives us something to talk about. It gives the Nordic businesses a platform. So I look very much forward to work with NCCI also on continuously to brand the Nordic countries, our societies, our ideas and values, which are also very much embedded in the Nordic companies. When I speak to the government, the Bangladeshi government, I usually say that the Nordic companies and businesses are the kind of businesses you would like to invest in Bangladesh because of their commitment to fundamental values such as human rights and good governance. And I look very much forward to continue to work with you also on that agenda.
Thank you, Your Excellency, for your time and your invaluable support for the Nordic Chamber. We hope you have a wonderful summer, and we look forward to working with you and the mission on our upcoming events. Thank you.
Thank you very much, and all the best to you too. And stay safe. Don't let down your guards when it comes to COVID.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Stay safe as well. Dear viewers, thank you for joining us. We will be back with more episodes on current topics. So stay tuned and stay connected.